nights ago, I missed a call. It was from my own number, not no caller ID, not a glitchy string of digits, my exact phone number. I assumed it was one of those spoofing scams, deleted it, forgot about it, until it happened again. This time at 3:12 a.m., the phone rang beside my bed, vibrating against the wood like something trying to crawl out. I stared at the screen. Incoming call. Me. I don't know why I answered. I think part of me just needed to hear the punchline. There was no static, no distortion, just breathing. My breathing. Slow, uneven. "Hello?" I whispered. The voice that responded was mine, but older, thinner, like it had been dragged across gravel. "You have to leave the apartment." I froze. "What?" "You don't have much time." My chest tightened. I live alone. No roommates, no TV on, no background noise. "How are you doing this?" There was a long pause. Then, "I'm not doing this." The line went silent. Then I heard something else. Not through the phone. From the hallway outside my bedroom. A soft footstep. I held my breath. Through the phone, my voice whispered, "It's already inside." The bedroom door handle slowly turned. I don't remember moving. I just remember being in the closet, holding my phone, staring at the crack in the door. The hallway light flicked on, and something walked past the doorway. I couldn't see it fully, just the shadow stretching along the wall, too tall, head tilted wrong. Through the phone, my voice was crying now. I didn't leave in time either. The closet door shook slightly, like someone testing it. Then the call ended. Everything went silent. The hallway light switched off. I stayed in that closet until sunrise. When I finally came out, my front door was wide open. No sign of forced entry, nothing stolen, except my call history. There's no record of the call anymore. But tonight at 3:12 a.m., my phone alarm is set. Because if it rings again, I don't think it's going to be a warning. It started with mirrors, small things. I'd brush my teeth and my reflection would feel delayed, half a second behind. I told myself it was exhaustion, until yesterday morning. I was shaving when I noticed something strange. I blinked. My reflection didn't. It just kept staring at me, eyes wide, unblinking. I stumbled backward, nearly dropping the razor. And then it blinked, slowly, smiling. But I wasn't smiling. I covered the mirror with a towel, didn't look at it the rest of the day. That night, I woke up to the sound of glass cracking, the bathroom mirror shattering. I grabbed a bat from the closet and walked toward the bathroom. The light was already on. The mirror wasn't broken, but the towel was on the floor, and written in the steam across the glass were 3 words, "Let me out." I stepped closer. My reflection stepped closer. Except it wasn't matching me anymore. Its smile was too wide. Its eyes were too wet. "You don't belong here," it mouthed, but I didn't say anything. I backed away slowly. It didn't. It stayed pressed against the inside of the glass, watching, waiting. Tonight I did something I regret. I tested it. I stood in front of the mirror and closed my eyes. For 10 seconds. When I opened them, the reflection was gone. The bathroom behind it was empty. No me, just the room. Then I felt something breathing behind me, warm, close, and in the mirror, I saw myself, standing there, smiling, watching my back, and it blinked. I downloaded the sleep tracking app because I was tired. Not long day at work, tired. The kind of tired where your brain feels bruised. I kept waking up at exactly 3:03 a.m. every night, no dreams, no noise, just awake. So I downloaded one of those apps that records audio while you sleep. I wanted proof that I wasn't imagining it. The first night, the recording was normal. Some shifting, a cough, a faint snore. At 3:03 a.m., there was a small thud, probably me rolling over. Nothing weird. The second night was different. At 3:03 a.m., the audio spiked. There was a sound I couldn't explain. Not loud, just close, like fabric brushing against the microphone, then breathing. Not mine. Mine is slow and uneven when I sleep. This was controlled, measured. Inhale, exhale, right next to the phone. I live alone. I replayed it 10 times. The breathing lasted for exactly 47 seconds. Then it stopped. No footsteps, no door, no movement, just gone. I checked my apartment, windows locked, front door dead-bolted, closet empty, nothing. I almost deleted the app, but I needed to know. The third night, I moved the phone to my nightstand instead of under the pillow. If something was there, I wanted clearer audio. I barely slept. When I woke up at 6:40 a.m., I checked the recording immediately. At 3:03 a.m., the sound began again. Breathing. Closer, this time. Then something else. A whisper. It was faint, almost below the noise floor. I boosted the volume, and I wish I hadn't, because it wasn't random noise. It was words, my name, repeated softly, over and over, like someone trying to learn how to pronounce it, testing it, stretching it. At 3:04 a.m., the whispering stopped, and something hit the mattress. Hard. The sound of weight shifting onto the bed. On the recording, I started breathing faster, like my body sensed something. Then, my own voice. But I was asleep. Clear as day, I heard myself say, "You're not supposed to be here." I don't sleep talk. I never have. The next night, I set up my laptop camera. If something was entering my room, I'd see it. 3:03 a.m. I woke up again, but this time I couldn't move. Sleep paralysis. I'd never experienced it before. My eyes were open, the room was dim, and at the edge of my bed, there was a shape, darker than the darkness around it. Not detailed, just wrong. Like a human silhouette stretched vertically, its head tilted slightly. Observing me, I tried to scream. Nothing came out. I tried to move my arm. Nothing. The shape leaned closer, and I heard the same breathing from the recordings. But this time, it wasn't coming from the phone. It was coming from right above my face, warm, slow, deliberate. And then it spoke, not aloud, inside my head. "You finally noticed." My body jolted free. I bolted upright. The room was empty. My phone lay on the nightstand, recording still active. Hands shaking, I stopped it and played back the audio. At 3:03 a.m., there was no breathing, no whisper, no mattress shift, just silence, complete silence. Except for one thing. At 3:02 a.m., 1 minute before I woke up, there was movement, my sheets rustling, my footsteps. On the recording, I heard myself get out of bed, walk slowly across the room, and stand there for 58 seconds, completely silent. Then my footsteps returned to the bed, the mattress dipped, and I lay back down. At 3:03 a.m., the audio flatlined. No breathing, no room noise, nothing. Like the microphone had been swallowed by a vacuum. I checked the laptop camera footage next. The video started normally, me sleeping, tossing slightly. At 3:02 a.m., I sat up, but not like someone waking up. It was stiff, mechanical. My head tilted sharply to the left. Then I stood, walked to the side of the bed, and faced the mattress. Just standing there, looking at where my body should have been. Except, the bed wasn't empty. In the video, there was still someone lying there, under the blanket, the shape of a body, breathing slowly, while I stood beside it, watching. At 3:03 a.m., the camera glitched, the screen distorted, and for a single frame, the figure standing beside the bed wasn't me. It was taller, thinner, its arms slightly too long. Then the video resumed, and I was back under the blanket, sleeping. I haven't slept since. It's 2:58 a.m. right now. The app is recording again. I'm sitting up in bed, lights on, waiting. If the breathing starts, I'm leaving. But there's something I didn't tell you. Well, I've been writing this, so my phone just gave me a notification. Sleep summary available. I haven't slept yet tonight, and according to the app, I got 8 hours. Deep sleep, uninterrupted.